So this is the new to me Mac MB 1500. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It was listed like a month ago for $2,500. It sat, so the person lowered it to like $1,500. I said, I'll come look. Nice lady. It was her soon-to-be ex-husband's used box, and he was a transmission guy. So I saw it had some tools in it, looked over some tools. There's some not bad stuff in there. I ended up getting it for $1,200. So used box and a bunch of Snap-on, Matco stuff, which we'll all get to. I'll break it down drawer by drawer so you guys can see exactly what I got. We got some good stuff. So we'll start off with drawer number 1, the very top big drawer. So this is going to be everything from the first drawer, metric hex stuff. And a lot of people might be hating on all the SAE stuff. Why'd you buy this? You know, SAE, blah, blah, blah. I'm never going to use it. I mean, yes, I might not use it, but there's other people that can, and I can sell this stuff. And also, it doesn't hurt to just have, I don't have, you know, swivel metric or SAE sockets. I mean, I have metric. I worked at a Toyota dealership forever. So, I mean, I got everything metric, but I'm going to an independent shop, so SAE is good to have. 3/8 bigger SAE sockets. These are Matco. Both of those sets are Matco. Yeah, Matco on the hex too, and then that one was a Snap-on. No name Taiwan metric stuff that... Oh, and one's stuck on the end. So this stuff will probably be staying home. Yeah, some eTorques. Those are Matco as well. Matco Torques. I have Husky ones right now, so that's an upgrade. We have metric swivels, which Snap-on, it looks like, are the most part. Matco, Snap-on, Matco. Yeah, Matco mostly. I think this guy was a little bit of a Matco guy. Now these though, this is what we call an old head tool. Fucking speed ratchets. There's just no need for these anymore. I don't even know if I could sell these honestly. There's Snap-on ones, maybe some old guy will buy them, but those are not going with. Nice long extension, and a bunch more of just like, I'm never gonna use this. Extensions that I do not mind having, some pocket pry bars, and just more. Ooh, is this a metric socket? This is a metric 18. I don't mind that. Alright, so this is going to be the wrench drawer. Evercraft, crow's feet, like hydraulic sockets. We have some random Matco metric wrenches, all Matco. We have some off-brand metric and SAE wrenches. Set almost complete of Matco, kind of like shorter wrenches. They seem shorter. You can kind of see the difference between these. They look stubbier. I might be able to make a full set out of everything. We have a almost complete set of SAE Matco wrenches, and then another set of Matco SAE wrenches. Over here we have a, I don't know if you guys can see that, but a Radio Shack like cleaning electrical kit. I don't know the last time I've seen Radio Shack stuff. Screwdriver, just some random junk, some Snap-on, I think. Snap-on or maybe Mac. Oh, yeah, Matco. So 2 little pick screwdrivers. No, both screwdrivers. Another little pocket screwdriver. Matco little punch. And then I have no idea what brand this is, but a little pick. So that's the wrench drawer and some pick drawer. Alright, so this is what we have going on in the third drawer. Once again, this is a tool that I would call an old head tool. These like hex head, oh look at that piece of fuzz stuck there too. Yeah, these like hex head wrench like screwdriver things. I could never see myself like using one. I don't know why. I would just throw a socket on an impact, or I don't know. Maybe if you're trying to be delicate with something, these could come in handy. I think those other two screwdrivers from the drawer above were supposed to be this. Screwdriver set from Matco, flathead, and some Phillips, and a little stubby. A little mirror, some screwdrivers, a little pick, or maybe like a radio tool, lip seal installer, or yeah, maybe for seals. I don't know. That's a good little tool to have. Custom Matco. Oh, this is a brake tool. Stubby, another brake tool. Snap-on screwdriver. Some toothpaste. Look at that, it's brand new. Snap-on kind of like scraper. I think this is a scraper. Yeah, it's a scraper. Yeah. Some more screwdrivers. This thing. And an SK little extension. Let's go on to the next one. So this drawer is not much to write home about. Honestly, the best thing in here, maybe other than some of those snap ring plier tools, is this CV boot like band tool. Just some Matco snap ring pliers, nothing too crazy. Some Klein, a hammer, some other random shit. Nothing really crazy in this one. So now with this next one, we're going to start getting into some of the, I think, better stuff. The stuff that really makes this thing worth it. So this is where this box really starts to shine. Start off over here, go over here, and then we'll finish with this guy. We've got some big old sockets. We've got a little grabby. Nothing wrong with having a little grabby. I'll take it. We have some big Husky sockets. These are all metric. Nice to have. These are going to be SAE and some metric Taiwanese sockets. Still not bad. Now, these sockets are where it really gets nice. We've got a 30mm Matco. Yeah, it's been rounded down a little bit with the grinder, but still. We have a 32mm, I think that says, snap-on metric 1/2" socket, and a Matco 36mm 1/2" socket. These sockets by themselves are so extremely expensive. It's like, come on, rusty 19mm and a little Mac extension. Oh, it's a flip socket. A little T-handle. There's some Craftsman, I don't know, SAE sockets. And a little wobbly. Let's go over there. Caulking gun. Now this is honestly one thing I was so excited to see in this box. Matco transmission 1/2" to 3/8", like bell housing extension. So you can put a little socket on there, but have the actual power needed to break those loose. This thing, sick. Snap-on pry bar, Japanese Center brand 1/2" breaker bar, and some Matco snap-on. Alright, so this is one of the things I saw in that listing, that when I saw this in there, and I hoped that the wrench was actually in there, and when I showed up and I opened the box and it was, I was pretty happy. This obviously will need to be recalibrated, maybe rebuilt, But still, this is old quality stuff, you know, that's still very relevant, and you can use it every single day. So I mean, you can see just so far how much value this toolbox has for $1,200. The toolbox and the tools, and we're not even halfway through the tools yet. Let's move on to the next one. I didn't pull everything out of that drawer. It's a lot of like the alignment tools for like installing a clutch on different cars. Like I said, this guy was a transmission guy, so kind of was gonna have a lot of that stuff. We have a Matco hammer, a little ball peen, a Stanley, and a Matco. Yeah, it's a dead blow. Some like brake tools, a seal remover. This is for flywheels, stopping them. You can put them in the teeth and hold it, and then break the crank fully loose or turn it over, whatever you may need to do. A little trim tool, some Matco drills, and honestly, this is another thing that really excited me about this one, was another set. Honestly, missing a couple, but we might be able to make them up. Matco drill bits. So we have a little tap and die set. I think it's just kind of like a shitty off-brand. We have a brake bender, brake tube bender. But I have a question for you guys. I've got two things here. This guy, that I don't know exactly what they are. This, it comes with some other bits in there, and there's another one down there. So if anyone wants to know what that is, that would be awesome. You'd be smarter than me. It doesn't take a lot. We have these, which I feel like might be something that's just outdated by now. I have no idea. And last but not least, we have a brake flaring tool kit with all little dies or presses or whatever you call them. Alright, so this is the second big drawer from the bottom. We've got a 1/2" Mac. Old, but still probably works good. We have another Mac. We have a 3/8 little IR. I think that's their logo. Little 3/8 impact. And we have a Matco 3/8. That's what this is. That's the noise. We have this. I don't know what this is. Maybe like a little hand impact thing. I don't know. Someone tell me down below. Another one of these. I don't know what these are. Then we have a snap-on slide hammer with one of the attachments. Wish I had more of the attachments, different sizes, but I'm not complaining because it's still stupidly expensive. Let's get this all back in a drawer, and then we'll start working on these side drawers. Actually, I think before we get onto those side drawers, I want to take a look at this bottom drawer because there's not a lot in it that's really like useful. There's some stuff, but I think there's some cool older stuff that this guy kind of has held on to, so I want to take a look. So there was some cool stuff in there. A bunch of license plates. We have a old Haynes for a Triumph Spitfire 62 to 81 beat, like shop manual. We've got a bunch of little bits and pieces here. Let's take a look at one of these. A relay that looks cracked. A used sensor of some type. Looks like this guy might have been working on like European stuff maybe. This looks like some European stuff. Some Beck Arnley, Bosch. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. A little timing light that weighs an insane amount. Oh my god. And then a bunch of extra foam over there. So as you saw in like the top drawers and stuff, there's a bunch that's messed up. So we can replace that. Alright, we're on to the back half here. So this is kind of just like the notable stuff from this drawer. Ball hone. If you work on older Volvos, you have probably seen these or dealt with these before in your life. We have a set of DeWalt drill bits. They're kind of beat up. This was just a bag in there filled with some random stuff. So it came out. Some multimeters. Looks like some electrical crimping tool. Kind of a cool older bottle. Bunch of razor blades that attacked me. And this thing I almost just grabbed from the top. And a little Mac, like triple square socket. I'm not exactly sure. So, I mean, I'll show you guys the rest of this drawer. It was a lot of just like electrical, not a lot of really usable stuff. But a lot of relays. I'll tell you that there is relays all over inside this thing. So a lot of this is just going to kind of be junk. These next few we're just going to speed through because there's not a whole lot. We've got a 1 1/4 giant wrench, 1 1/16 flare end Matco SAE wrenches, set of them, and a little S wrench. Moving on. Next one, we have got an empty bag, metal punch, a pretty much empty Matco chisel set, a little Tecton file, and it looks like it's a Craftsman chisel punch set, and a little caliper. Don't mind a little caliper. I have one set similar to this already, but we'll have an extra one for at home. Oh yeah, Snap-on, Matco. Alright, this one, it looks like, again, rivets, and that's it. We've got some California slippers, a bunch of Taiwan sockets, and a Mac set, a bunch of bolts. And what do we have in here? Let's take this over the bench. Okay. A little Snap-on adapter with a Pro America socket. Never heard of that brand. A little Craftsman 1/4 inch. Taiwan. Looks like a lot more Taiwan made stuff. Alright, moving on. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed going over each and every single tool. I did. But let me know what you think down below. Did I get a good deal or did I get kind of screwed on this thing? Would you buy this box or would you go and spend half the price and get a Harbor Freight box that's the same size and brand new? And you can walk into any Harbor Freight and grab it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.